God. This is like turning on your PC from like the 90s, literally into like the 2020s, and then seeing your old desktop background and a bunch of other shit you used to have. Like, mind you, even if we would have had Mushy, like, if we would have kept him alive, he would have died at this point. He would have gone unfed for 35 years, probably, and died. Maybe. I don't know if that would happen. I don't know if it would be programmed to be that way. But anyway, last time we had an actual mine crash in Hypnospace. The mine crash itself resulted in the death of 5 people. So essentially, something happened in the year 2000 update where headbands all over Hypnospace, all over the country, all over the world, crashed. And we had 5 people die, which is, really fucking sad. I'm gonna get this up and running real quick though. We're gonna swap back to the temple one and then minimize. So after I don't know, I think it's at like 20 years later or some shit, or a few years later. It's 2025 technically, so I guess like 26 years after the events, or well, actually technically 25 because it happened literally at the cusp of the year 2000. Anyway, as that death happened, we were then contacted at some point by these individuals, and they're like, "Hey, Enforcer headbands had more like space. We're trying to restore like some of the shit that happened during Hypnospace. Can you help us out?" And then they're like, "Yeah." So we agreed. And I don't think we were given a case, were we? We were supposed to find this, but I guess I forgot to. Either that or like I did do it, but I never like closed the case, which doesn't matter, I guess, at this point. Anyway. So yeah. Let's see if I can remember most of this. Because it has been a bit. So if we go back to our homepage. So here's the Hypnospace archival project, right? So keep all new content here. Do not create new content or manipulate old Hypnospace captures. And then be nice. Those are the... I love how, like, there's 2 rules, but this is, like, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, and then 3. It doesn't matter. So let's learn all about the mine crash, which I think we tried reading last time. Or we just saw, but I don't think we read. But here it is. So the Y2K mine crash, looking back. So the end of sleep time. The Y2K mine crash was the year 2000 event. Without it, our biggest Y2K problems would have been 2 malfunctioning bus ticket validation machines in Australia and a couple dozen disappointed end times preachers. The mine crash wasn't the fault of a computer programming oversight or date-related bug. Its cause was an out-of-control joke virus created by a teenager in an attempt to impress an exclusive underground group, hacker group, Timigeddon the Teen Hacker. So Tim, whom we remember, started the mine crash, right? And that's essentially what resulted in this huge problem. So, creator of Minecrash. So, Timothy Randall Stevens, court with manslaughter, the California teen hacker, by the way of computer, responsible for the year hacking. Stevens, who's responsible for the 2000 Minecraft virus that went by the Hypnospace name Timigeddon, left at least 5 handled Timigeddon. Okay, Hypnospace users dead. Oh, I see. It's this way. My bad. So Timothy Randall Stevens, the California teen hacker responsible for the year 2000 Minecraft virus that left at least 5 Hypnospace users dead, has become the first juvenile charged in federal court with manslaughter by the way of computer hacking. Stevens, who went by the Hypnospace handle Timigeddon, will serve up to 6 years in federal prison for the crime on December 31st. The way this shit is written here, or located, or placed, is fucking weird. But yeah, anyway. So Tim served 6 years in prison and emerged a changed person. He reached out to me last year about helping with the HAP, and we're having a and we're happy to have him. He's currently working on a program to help preserve data from special enforcer headband units. In Tim's words, "Hi all, Tim Stevens here. I hope that after 2 decades you'll be able to forgive me and understand that I'm not the person I was at 16. My actions back then were driven by juvenile insecurities. I've had a long time grapple with the pain I caused people and make amends with the surviving family members of those who passed. Things were difficult after I left prison, but I'm happy to say that I've since been blessed with a wife and a little girl. I'm open to talk to anyone that has questions." And then here's the victims. The people that died on the mine crash were Tiffany Wright, Mavis Ann Green, Rodney Hooks, Roddy Wall, and Zane Lofton. So these 5 dudes died, like, oh, unfortunately. They passed during the mine crash, which is really sad. So let's go back here, and then we can go to this. So, for new pages by our HAP team members, let's get to know one another. Send HAP Tamara a message for a copy of the questionnaire page template. And then here's some of the pages, right? And I believe with this, we can try to go back to an earlier date. But let's start with this. So, lost and found. Here's where we will list the things that we believe may exist only in Hypnospace and would otherwise be lost to time. All you need to do is view the page these things exist on, and they'll be sent to us and archived. Please do your best to find them, as your headband backup may be our last hope. So, the Chowder Man song, which we know we have. Lost early song demo recordings of now famous rapper. Roddy's early test pet. I don't believe we have this one. And then Weird Secret Eye Cult. So, Adrian wanted to know if you dig up a song that the Chowder Man wrote about his helicopter accident. He remembers only a vague lyric about losing a leg. Adrian swears he sent him a text file with the lyrics and chords and would really love to have it again, as I believe it would soothe Adrian's soul. Right, so that's the Chowder Man's One-Legged Man, which we have like here in our... You go to the library here. It's somewhere in here. Yeah, here it is.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You crashed and you burned. Your time is run out. The Chowder Man must ask himself, who am I now?
Anyway, we can't send it to him unless we, I guess, go to it, or go to the site. So we have to go to his Flist to get it. Anyway. So, Kef J, a close friend of mine and famous rap star, remembers putting his music on Hypnospace when he was in his early 20s, but never really getting any attention. All he remembers is that some guy deleted him from a listing, saying that his music wasn't real music because it was flip-flop, and that he should do something more imaginative instead. I asked if he maybe used any search tags, but he didn't even know what I meant, so this may be a hard find. Finding this would be a huge deal. I believe this is the, I guess we should have this open. Like the Zebra Dude? Not Glamocaster, not Cliff the... Like, Unicorn Company, maybe? I believe it might be that. It could be. Because I don't remember who Kef J was. Oh, I should maybe... Let me do this. Minimize, and then do that. Okay. It's 20XX. That's fucking funny. Alright, so Roddy's lost early test pet, which I don't have. I don't believe we found it. So he basically ended up making a test pet in early November, and it was a floating eye. It was the eye with the cape that that Taurus X or whatever would fight crime with. You know, what was it called? Maletta. I think that was the name of it, of the eye thing. Anyway. Weird Secret Eye Cult. I could be misremembering, but I think I remember all kinds of pages with a strange Egyptian eye on them. If my memory serves, I'm pretty sure even Adrian Merchant had a symbol, had symbol somewhere. Can you find out what that's all about? So let's start with the Chowder Man song. We can try to go back to November 26. I we're still using accelerator, which I don't think we even need to run anymore. But yeah, like here's everything else. This is this January 30th? Alright, I think this is all like stuff that happened beforehand. What date was it specifically? November 26th, right? God, lots of shit. Look at all this. Anyway, let's go to list. We do need to find the Chowder Man real quick. So Chowder Man. Even though we do have some list IDs here on the side, I don't remember which one it was. Yeah. What a shame. All right.
Chowder Man's doing bad. Chowder Man's feeling sad. Chowder Man is not.
All right. So the real Chowder Man, real quick. So here it is. So now if we undo this, I guess
Downloading
if we...
One-Legged Man 1. Downloading Chowderman One-Legged Man 1.
So I mean, we already have the files, but maybe that will do it. I don't know. Let's see.
Important message received from Hap_RD.
Oh, yeah, there we go. We do this. Wow, so the rumors are true. Eric and I didn't have compatible auras, but I can't deny his talent and sheer lyrical brilliance. I'm sure One-Legged Man would have been a hit. Maybe? I guess. All right. So we got that out of the way. What else do we need? Let's go back to homepage here. So that's one. I don't remember who Kev J was. Let me see if I can remember, because if it was, yeah, I don't think we ever visited this. Because I found it, but let me go back real quick. If we go here, go to home, and then if we try to check out this dude's headband ID, I don't remember if we ever visited it, but maybe we didn't. But let's see. I don't know if he had a list, but if he did, it would be this. Yeah, we got nothing. So let me check this. So I don't recall if we visited this person either. Maybe we did, and if we didn't, then oh, seems like we did. Yeah. Oh, here we go. It's it's this thing. So this is the song. Yeah. So song request by Kevin J of Starport Castle Dream Station. Thanks to Kevin. I hope you thanks Kevin. I hope you enjoy. If you have a page song request, message me. So here it is. Remember Me by Red Strike. I know there aren't that many of you left reading my page, but I'm still taking music requests. So here it is. And that settler got abandoned, right? I don't think we ever like went to this like at all, or if we did, I don't remember us like going through some of these pages. Oh, here's his flip-flop demos. Okay, well I somehow have this.
Downloading Red Strike Push. Red Strike Remember Me.
Neat. Well,
Downloading Red Strike Remember Me 1.
Okay, I mean this should be it. I mean we should probably be getting a message from Dispatch in a bit.
Downloading Red Strike.
God damn, this is like Red Strike has come to town. Here's a picture from a bag. That did a review of the show. Did a review of the show. I was right in front of him. The best performance of my life, hands down. Crazy. I guess that's it. Let's go back to the main page here. Was that what we needed? let's see. Well, I mean, we found his tag, like we found his music, but we might have to do it this way. Maybe going back even further. Like here, maybe. Oh, not Hap, sorry. We go back home. It would have to be like here. And then the Psy Freelance. It's like before they all left. Yeah, here we go. Okay, now we might need the accelerator again, actually. Oh, it's third eye. Okay. So I believe this guy should be somewhere in here, but I don't remember if we ever, like, came here.
Whiskers growing at the speed light. Put the
Let's see.
tremor into overdrive. Thoughts are running through my mind. Just a bathroom in the night. Spray the shade of green into my hand. Lather up the world, don't understand. Man inside the mirror now. Should I finally
Let me try it maybe this way, actually. Go back even further. Oh. I guess you could still access that even back then, huh? That's crazy. Because it's taking us back to... What date was this again? November 5th, which I believe is when we started the game. Which is insane. Let's see if we can find Connie's page again. Here. Let's see if I can get it from here. No, this is Jeff You Matter instead. So, I guess we still get the archives for some of these pages. Even though, I don't know, like, we never really visited this. I don't remember visiting this. Either that or what we found was... Actually, let's see if I can bring it up again. We move forward. Okay, so here's Remember Me. Which should be... Fuck, what I think here. Not this. So I think what we found instead was no, it's not through here. What am I doing? God, I'm all over the place. Yeah, here we go. Like this is yeah, so this is the unofficial page.
Sometimes it seems like this world get the best of you. Just keep your head up. Keep pushing.
But this ain't correct. So let's see if we go back maybe before this.
Hey. I know this thing called life can be ruthless. At times wondering how you're gonna get through it. All the worry and stress can be a nuisance, but it's always a better way.
Interesting.
I can prove it. Big dreams of doing these big things.
Such a funny image. Like holding 4 CDs like that is really interesting. Anyway, let's move forward. Right, so we're already here. Check. So this, I believe, is like... This might be a fan page. Like, this might not be the real page. Was there another one after this? Nope. Somehow it got removed. Huh. Okay, well, let me do this then. Because I don't want to spend too far, or too much time here. Okay, I think what we needed to do is this. So, we go back to the earliest date possible. Here, November 5th. We then go to Starport Dream Castle. We go to the Freelance. Oh, we do this, actually. Not this. Go here. And no, this is the one where they moved to Cyber Worlds. Where was the whole come visit? Here we go. So now that we're in here, we can go back, and I believe it's this dude. Here's the trial of accelerator. Dude might be here to the left. Is it this guy? I don't remember. Alright, let me check this, because I know we have HypnoCure Pro, right? We do. Now, there should be, if I'm not mistaken, again, an option to the safe browsing mode, this. But we do have it enabled, right? Yeah, so it is on. So if we go back to the freelance, here, we should have a
Virus detected. For your safety, please open HypnoCure and click Cure Me now.
which virus? Did not. Oh, it's probably because of a net settler or some shit, and it wants you to because this runs through net settler, so it wants you to maybe here
Safe
it
mode
is.
activated.
Alright, so the visual, the Wizard Eagle. Cybercog, haze, words, and images. Under heavy construction. Interesting. So we never, like, were able to come to this page, or I guess I just never looked into it. But if we try it again. Evidently, NetSettler Builder built structures, digital homesteads, such as this, are no longer supported. I feel betrayed. God. We can't find a favorite page. You can still search the NSPD tag to find older NetSettler pages hidden by Merchantsoft. They didn't get mine, maybe because of the freelance. All right, well, let's try another one. I will not be made to purchase. Goodbye. And then it's gone afterwards. So it's not this. But maybe if we find other like NetSettler ones. No. Just that one. Also, hey Billy, thanks for stopping by. Let's try. No, I already looked at NetSettler. What am I doing? Let's try Wizard Eagle. Nope, same thing. And I guess the visual will also be the same. Yeah. God, there was like one other. Oh man. Oh, that's such a mess. How far back are we? I think it's because it's in safe mode.
Safe mode activated.
Right? God, look at this. It's like all backwards and shit. Yeah. Insane. Anyway. Yeah, there we go. So this was November 26th. What the hell happened here? Oh my god. Oh, and by reckoning, right. Freelancer closed. Oh boy. Yeah, this is like... Because, like, remember, at this point, this is like at the end of, this is after they're like, hey, we're gonna move to Cyber Worlds instead. Oh, that's crazy. Freelancer closed, and then the credits, and then, like, that's it. Like, these dudes just had to go. You can still move though, even though some of these things have been removed. What about this shit? Did we ever look into Sarah some more? I don't remember if we did. The attempt to drive 10,000 miles while your husband freaks out every time you pass a large truck game. Incredible. What if we go back a little bit earlier? As early as we can. Game review Eat Lead 1995. Bill's been playing this on his computer all night for weeks instead of planning for our next adventure. It is so awful. Literally all you do is shoot balls with a machine gun. Obnoxious. Okay, I thought they meant like literally eat lead, but they mean like, you know, like what you shout whenever you're gonna like shoot someone, which is fucking funny. Okay, well this ain't it. So if we go back to this. Okay, so it was at some point here. So let's go back if we can and find this dude's page. So he's somewhere here. So we gotta find him. Because he got removed at some point. So this was, not it. Tower too big, what were you thinking? This is, what do you think? This is New York City? My god. Yeah, I think he only had one by the end. Maybe he's where the Trial of Acceleration is now. Or used to be. Sorry, maybe his place now is where that was. What's this? Linda's library. Oh, that looks so much cooler. Yeah, hey there, Linda. Your graphic looks great, but I'm gonna go ahead and redo it. I'm not sure it looks enough like the other freelance art to really pass. Okay, sorry about that. That's so fucking lame. That looks so cool. Let's stick to our community graphics, okay? Also, your lake is overlapping with your fence. Fix it. That's so lame. Let's see. It should have been like here, but I guess not. There's something else here. Maybe go this way. This was Gary's control room. That ain't it. And then, I mean, here we still have this dude, but that ain't it. Okay, it might be here. Yeah, here it is. Kevin J.
I'ma dance to the beat, gonna stand on my head, gonna dance with my feet, let's dance, Wonderland, it's the best of time with the best of friends. I'm Kevin J, and I'm here to say, I'm dancing till the very next day, got dogs and buds and friends surrounded, gonna rock.
Important message received from _Demira.
Okay, so this is what it was. So, it like just super old school hippity hop, or in this case, flippity flop. At the risk of sounding like I'm fame obsessed, I have to say that this find is going to be enormous for us in the hap.
From MS_Samantha.
So Kev J is the hottest flip flopper today, and his fans and patrons are going to eat this up. These recordings are so adorable too, especially the buffet one. Aw. And then private, I need your help. My name is Samantha, but you know me as Chelsea. Here, wait a few seconds, I'll show you. Okay.
You've got hypno mail.
See? Switching back over to the Samantha account, I have something very important to tell you. Please wait for me. In the meantime, do more archiving or something. I have a lot to say. Okay. Sure.
Dance to the beat, gonna stand on my head, gonna dance with my feet, let's dance, Wonderland, it's the best of time with the best of friends. I'm Kevin J, and I'm here to say, I'm dancing till the very next day.
This is like
dogs and buds and friends surrounded, gonna rock this house, gonna
got dogs and buds and friends. This is like goddamn, this is like Will Smith, hippity hop, which is really funny.
Important message received from MS_Samantha.
Okay, well before we look at that, let's quickly check out the bull ring again. He might have like different stuff here. If we go to this, so if we do this maybe, because he had a flist. So if we do like 00021D, I believe, like this, we find his flist. Yeah, here's the test pet.
Downloading test pet. Important message received from MS_Samantha.
Okay, so it looks like we got it. Let me bring it up. I love how the file like is like a little cat.
Important message received from Hap_Arty.
That's cute. But here it is. It's it's the eye thing from from Taurus X. So what do you got? So it's called Test Pet, which we could rename, I believe. Yeah, here it is. we could rename it, but anyway, I'll try to maybe keep it alive. I don't know. We'll have this up here, and then there it is. Like we can feed it. Alright, let's see what we've gotten. Okay. So I still need your help, your objective, and then this thing. So once upon a time, I was an overworked employee at Merchantsoft. You can still see my picture on the team page. While we scrambled to put together this Hypnos year 2000 update, Dylan Merchant worked on whatever he pleased. For Flist... Huh? Okay, I guess I got moved straight to that for no reason. Anyway, while we scrambled to put together Hypnos for the Hypnos year 2000 update, Dylan Merchant worked on whatever he pleased. Flist, some weird big game project. I also caught him hanging around in some hacker group. A few hours before we went live with the update, a giant software package was uploaded from somewhere else in the building while everyone was gearing up for the Merchantsoft New Year's party. I believe this was a software patch added to the year 2000 update by Dylan, inserting last-minute changes that ultimately caused the Y2K mine crash. I believe Dylan Merchant is responsible for the resulting deaths. I believe Dylan knowingly allowed Tim, a fellow team member, you know him as Timageddon, to be framed for this disaster and spend 6 years of his young life in prison. I need your help to prove it. Details incoming. So, I need you to find, and access files that prove Merchantsoft knew the year 2000 update wasn't ready, or Hypnospace knew that their technology could have harmful effects on its users. I do remember Dylan having an anxiety attack over a security breach right before the Y2K, so maybe look underground. Yeah, I get it. Stop telling me about this. Like, it keeps moving me. Which is weird. Or maybe that's what the, maybe I did get a virus. Let's see. Oh, I guess not. Maybe it's you. Anyway. Because it keeps moving me to this, which is weird. But that might be a quote-unquote virus. Anyway. Attached to this email is a submit to Sam button. To your SHPD Enforcer tool. Using the Sam hammer will send whatever you select directly to me without alerting the rest of the HAP team. If you find this information, do you have any idea what will happen? We can see justice done, all without telling us another soul. So are you ready? And then we got this. So it's at the bottom of the list here. I could it's at the bottom of the list there. I could embrace you. These things bring back fond memories. Sometimes I'd pet it for long stretches of time, counting each heart that materialized around it. I think I'll do that now. All right, well, let's grab this.
Downloading Sam Hammer.
And we'll see what happens. Okay. So let's go back to this. And let's go back home. And then let's bring up this actually. Actually, no, it was the HAP like this. Yep. So we can try to go to...
Important message received from
here's
_RD.
Here's like all the zones, I guess, or all the like bits that I didn't, maybe that I missed. Perhaps? Yeah, because there's not that much here. And let's also quickly check the message we got from Artie. So, I cannot overstate how proud I am to introduce my good friend and former full-time employer, tableau roll please, Dylan Merchant, is joining our team. I'm sure you'll find him as a valuable source of information and intriguing conversation as I have over the past 2 decades. Oh. So the guy that we're trying to frame now...
Important message received from Dylan.
...is here. Thanks for that warm welcome, Artie. If any of you come across something that seems like it came from inside Merchantsoft, documents, images, WIP fragments, please contact me before going to the rest of the group. I can verify stuff, provide context. I'm an open book with a lot to offer here. Excited to join this passionate team and make sure the full-fledged legacy of Hypnospace is preserved properly. And that's it. Sent from my D phone. What the fuck? It's crazy. Alright, so we need to find...
I need some sort of hard medical evidence that Hypnospace is unhealthy for people. Not sure if this even exists in Hypnospace, but there were a few hackers sniffing around back in the day. Not going to bother with the fake random capitalization that Dylan used to make us do for these.
Right, so we know where to find this. And the last one is this.
I need something that proves that Merchantsoft knew that the year 2000 update had problems and that Hypnospace could pose a serious health risk for its users. Emails, recorded conversation, chat logs, that kind of thing.
So we have
You've
all
got
this
Hypno
info
Mail.
as well. Let's see.
You don't have to worry about my authority being leapfrogged.
No, wait.
Artie cleared it with me before bringing Dylan on board. Hello Tamira. Hello Tamira.
Oh.
I'm excited that we have another new member, like everyone else, but I realize Artie did this somewhat independently.
Okay, can we just please bring folks into the core team? Can we just bring folks into the core team anytime we want going forward? Chelsea. You don't have to worry about my authority being leapfrogged. Already cleared it with me before adding Dylan on board. Actually, my speaking to Dylan about us joining and our new potential to access the Merchantsoft intranet seemed to play a major role in his coming aboard. That said, if there's any issue at all with anything, see a new recruit, please let me know. Direct messages, smoke signals, anyone is free to talk to me through whatever they're comfortable with at any time. It's my job to ensure everyone here is safe and comfortable, not just funded. Not just funded. Anyway. Oh no, nothing like that. Just checking how things are supposed to work for people like that internally and going forward. Interesting. Huh. Okay. This is quite something. But alright, let's quickly check through this. And I think we've got maybe like one more lost and found. The secret icons. I don't remember much about this. The strange Egyptian eye. There was one in like the I know there was one for the squishers on the squishers page. But let me check some of this other stuff real quick. So Artie's page. This is the Hypnospace Archival Project profile of Artie. It is not an original archive Hypnospace page. So introduction. Time, flow, time. Streaming. Gone. Did you use Hypnospace in 98, 99? Hypnospace, did we really use it, or did we use us? God. Fucking hate hippies like him. If so, did you do anything embarrassing? Embarrassment is shame. Humiliation is hurt. Embarrassment is not me. Not us. What are you up to now? Lover, designer, giver, breeder of hope, agent of peace, wonder-filled spirit is me. Ugh. Alright, let's look at Chelsea's page real quick. So this is the page of Chelsea. So, hi, sorry about the lack of a picture. I'll have to get a suitable one uploaded soon. I'm Chelsea. It's unlikely that anyone remembers me since I never made my own Hypnospace page or used chit-chat, but Hypnospace was a very important part of my life. The whole archival project was my idea. And thankfully, Tamara was interested enough to help foot the bill. Did you use Hypnospace in 98, 99? Yes. If so, did you do anything embarrassing? Nope. If I ever got around to making a page, I would have had plenty to share here. What are you up to now? Not a whole lot, really. Just working a boring office job and reminiscing about Hypnospace in my off time. Can't wait to see what we're able to dig up. So, remember, this is all being accessed through the intranet. But I'm wondering if they're using just like a computer, or like Dylan is using his phone to access this, instead of using something like Hypnospace, specifically like going to bed or, you know, falling asleep and connecting to this through your dreams. Here's Tamara's page. So, hello everyone. Hello Mario. I'm Tamara, perhaps better known nowadays as T Frost. Jeez, I guess she made it as a fucking rapper or musician. When Chelsea reached out to me about supporting the HAP, I literally jumped for joy. There was something special about Hypnospace. It felt like a lived-in place. That folks are out here trying to preserve its history inspired me greatly. Sorry about this old picture. Yeah. Did you use it in 98? Sure did. If so, do you remember anything embarrassing? Not so sure. It's been ages. For my age at the time, it was highly probable. Young Tamara didn't know where to take her life. She was an autumn leaf blown every which way by people and social movements and her own creative whims. Right, if you recall, Tamara was literally everywhere. She was a cool punk. She was like in every scene that was popping up. And she was making a page in every single zone every now and again whenever something new would pop up. What are you up to now? I'm a poet for children. I wrote a few anthologies that your kids have probably seen at their school library. Such as Between the Angry Spaces 2007 and River. 2012. The last one is Tim's page. So here's Timageddon. So here he is now. So it feels a little strange using this page builder so many years later, but yes, hi, I'm Tim. Yep, the same Tim you probably heard all about back in the year 2000. Yes, I went to prison. Yes, I spent 6 whole years of my life there. I'm much different now, as anyone is after adolescence. Did you use Hypnospace in 98, 99? Yes. If so, did you do anything embarrassing? I'm not really sure how to answer this one. Embarrassing is not the right word for what I caused. I don't know about that, dude. If like we have some info on Tim, and a lot of the shit that he did was pretty fucking cringe. Anyway, I'm not really sure how to answer this one. Embarrassing is not the right word for what I caused. I still think about it every day, and I'm deeply, deeply sorry for it. I was a kid messing around with tech that I knew almost nothing about. My entire world revolved around wooing a girl I was infatuated with and getting into a hacker group, and I would have done anything to impress either of them. I had no idea that I'd even be capable of harming people with the software I'd made. Sorry, it was all so stupid. What are you up to now? I work in computer security and live in a contented life with my wife and daughter. So yeah, that's Tim now. So I guess that's it for this. So once more, we need to find the iCult thing. I don't remember much about this. Well, let's go back to like the early days here. And let's check Teentopia. So, let's see. Wasn't this one? Here's Tim. Ice cream and booze. What a song. Okay, it ain't this. So let's go back to, was it Good Time Valley? We might not need this again anymore. Remember, there's no like servers for any of this. Oh, you're sad. Oh, you're literally crying. Oh no. Oh, I thought the happiness would not go up. But anyway, we'll pet it for a little bit. And remember, we have to get rid of like all the shit as well, because otherwise like they get sick. All right, so back to this. It was one of these that had if we look up squishers or some shit, we might find it. No, it ain't her. Squish Kids, Monarch. Was it Lookout Ministries? Yeah, here we go. I believe it was them. The Squishers Deception. Right, here we go. So there's like this eye thing. But was that not it? Probably not. Alright, let me try to look at this one up. I don't remember if I ever found this before. But let me just make sure. Because I'm not sure if it's referring to literally this or if it's referring to the third eye, like, or sorry, the eye.exe, this. So, I mean, I guess we'll find out. Right, let me try this then. So apparently, if we search for this, I mean, it is the Eye of Horus, right? Which I guess we just never looked into. So, children of hiding occult references in utmost secrecy. Enter your password. Okay. So, interesting. So apparently, one way to obtain a password from this, because at this point I just looked it up, in case you're curious, is during the Thanksgiving update, if you recall, there was like a leak, right? There was just a leak that happened. And actually, let me try this. Let's start the page. We'll put an eye on it. And let me try this. I think it was like so. If you can't figure out how to access the login link below, you definitely don't belong here. If you don't want an account, if you want an account, talk to one of us. All decisions are made by committee. So here it is, right? Maybe if we go back a bit while having this up, we might be able to find it, and then I'll let you guys know. So while Mix looks all messed up and I can't read it, answer, don't worry about it. You'll never afford the software anyway. Oh boy. It's supposed to be done through maybe this.
Safe mode activated.
Just checking. No.
Safe mode activated.
Okay. So let's scroll down a bit more. And then maybe we'll find something else. I don't know. Doesn't look like it. Let me try this. Because it was leaky piping as well, right? Oh, actually, before we do, let's check a different date. So this is the earliest that it's ever been. So let's check here. And again, we'll just... There's nothing else here. Alright, let's go to the next one. And probably here as well. Probably same thing. Yep. And then one more, just in case. And that's gone. Alright. So let's go back to the earliest possible page, and I believe it was leaky piping. So... yeah. The Reckoning link. And then we can relaunch and save mode. And then here we go. So the mystery of deleted zones, and that's all that we have here now, right? So here, like, again, we've got like all these logs of stuff that happened. Now, let's go back. And then if we skip ahead to post, yeah, so now we need the .hex to read this, right? So here we have leaky piping 1, right? And then this should be the... it's a bad game, bad card game. So it's after this then. So that's Dylan's bad card game. And here we have the... this sounds bad. And then leaky piping 3. So let's check this one again real quick. So it ain't this one. Okay. So I thought maybe it would have been here, where we could have found that in the leaky piping. That there probably would have been one of the chat logs where they talk about the issues that they had, where they had again the security breach. So let's go back to this then, not Mix, to Horus. So it should be here. So one of the passwords was this. It was Falcon123 apparently. Yeah, so here we go. So let's go back as far as we can to this. So the Children of Horrors 1999 Winners Banquet and Ritual Cleansing will be held at the King Foods Amphitheater Basement Chamber 2, January 9th, 2000. Doors open at 6 p.m. and one guest.
_Chelsea.
So A. Larson. So the standings. Hidden Found. F. Kazuma. C. Jacob. Adrian Merchant. And Artie were part of this. Oh man. And then disqualified members. Rule 2 violation. Honor Rule 2, please. What the hell is Rule 2? Right, let's go back. Same thing. Yeah, so I guess this doesn't change. Unless there's something else here that I'm missing. Okay, well let's move on to the next day. Or next screenshot. So it's still the same. Except E. Hellman and M. Truck were removed. Is it the same? Yeah, never mind. So numbers do change a little bit. So we'll, once again, so it's 75211 and then 02001. Then we got to this. And then we get to this. And then ending December 31st. It did end. That's for sure. Alright, let's go back to this. Wow. Good job of finding that horror stuff. So, got this. For any capture. Yeah, those guys are really weird. Well, hold on. Is that two of them? No. Anyway, yeah, those guys were, sorry, yeah, those guys were weird. Was this just some kind of dumb competition between rich guys? Disappointing, really. I thought it might open up some sort of conspiracy. Chelsea. Let me try, well, first we do this. And I guess we, pet our pet again. That's sad. So dumb. Anyway. And then let's give you a carrot. There we go. Alright, so if we go back to this, and then whatever the... Actually, I believe the way we do it is this. So we go all the way to just current day, and we go back home. Yeah, there it is. So if we try it this way... does it open it up? It doesn't. Let's go back a day. And then if I do this... Or does that just bring us here? Like, does it just link us directly to it? Yeah, it does. Okay. Because otherwise, the last thing we need to do is just the leaky piping, which is, you know, what we've already found. So if we look at the lost and found, is there anything else here? Nope. All right. Now, this is Chelsea requesting this, and Artie was a part of it, and I guess Artie just didn't, like, he really didn't want this shit to come out, maybe. So he didn't just contribute, or he didn't contribute to it at all, which is really funny. Okay. So let's get the final bit of the game, because it's probably going to be, like I said, the finale. We could go back and we could explore a bunch more of old Hypnospace. By that I mean we basically go back and we look at a lot of our stuff, like that we didn't have access to before, like certain pages, like let's say like the cool punk pages and stuff. But maybe if you want to, you can explore that on your own, I guess, at this point. I did try to show off again as much of the game that I could as possible. But we are kind of just delaying this, I guess, at this point. I did want to check one other thing, which I completely forgot about until, like, right now. I don't remember how to get to it because I never accessed it. I remember only seeing it, like, once or something on a playthrough years ago. Where what would happen is, it's like, hey, this is a page of you from the future. Only use this if you really get stuck. Maybe if we look for this. If we go back to, let's say, like, the... start of it, you know, and then if we do maybe like hint or some shit, we might find it. Oh, here it is. Okay, so here's our page of self-guidance from the future for my eyes only. If you want hints, pay this fee. There's a hint page. Try to solve stuff yourself first. So let's see. Yeah, why not? Please attempt to live my life without your help. Only continue reading if you want to know the future and the solutions of all of my life problems. There's a hint page. Try to solve stuff yourself first. What time of year is it? Interesting. So we can look into the future, and again, like, we've already cleared the game, so we can look into this. But let's see what we've got. So I'm looking for a cartoon fish. And then here's some hints. I'm looking for harassment. Extreme hints. Spoilers. What do we have here? So search dumpster or seepage, but the dumpster is more fun. I'm looking for Kappa Cash. Look for a page that keeps track of scams or otherwise unsavory goings on. This page should point you in the right direction. And then download and install Professor Helper. Like there's your super hint, which again, we've already done all this stuff. I'm looking for sick, twisted, nasty images from some hacker. Come on, man. The medium hint was killer. Search True Tranquility. Find the digital parasites. Scary. Each of the cards represents one citizen who has been infected. Think of possible things to search for. To search and find each one. Right. So this is like, you know, stuff that you would already technically know. I found the 6 twisted images and now I don't know what to do. Test a game that was sent to your inbox. Right. And that's what skips ahead, right? With Dylan Merchant. Let's look at late November. So cleanup mode is active. I need to find violations all by myself. Repeat offenders. Yeah, a member of the Cool Punk movement has a secret page that isn't very nice. They mentioned the other page. They mentioned their other page, optional. We're looking for speed boosting software. Go to the freelance, click the small path on the right. Yep. And then 214512, which, I mean, this is, I think I talked about this before, where when you do the trial of acceleration, you're supposed to take a quiz, which we kind of skipped because we just went straight to Roddy's page and we just got it because that was like better. I'm looking for illegal music download, so here it is. And Digi Exchange. This gives you, you know, the hints. There are other ways to get a Fliss password, but since you've probably already paid, search the error code in the alert message. Wait, what? Error code. And then here's an extreme sin. Yeah. Yeah, so thanks for the Hypno coin. Was again the password. And then we can search for Haze to find the Hazopedia and shit. What else do we have? I'm looking for something else in November. It's probably for later. Very late. So there's a mine crash. I need to stop it. Can you put together who's behind it? Look at their pages. What do they see and care about the most? Who are their friends? Yeah. Look at Tim again and stuff. He has a friend in Teatopia. In Teatopia, he wishes they were more. Tim again gave his friend Dark Twilight Tiff a nickname that she was never into. Right, so that was Marshmallow. And then Tim for December 31st and January 1st. You find other violations on these dates, but it isn't necessary to find them. And now, let's see. I'll try not to skip too much here or look too much into this. Lost pages that the Hep are looking for. Lost rap demos. Chowderman and Roddy's Pet. Secret Eye Society thing. Let's look at this one real quick. So a religious person in Open Eye warns of this. He mentions the name of a deity. Right, I kind of vaguely remember something along those lines. And then now I need a password. Tim again leaked a bunch of passwords at some point. They're on his main page. Tim did. Hold on. Let's see. I don't remember if he had a main page, unless the Teentopia one wasn't his main page. You know, it might. We can try to find it real quick. It might be his Flist. So yeah, and then here it is. Just yeah, Falcon 123. Yeah, so for a certain person who revealed their identity to me. Let's see what this one was about. Right, so this is gonna ask us to go to the leaky piping thing and get the stuff that we got at the end of the last chapter. And then I believe this is other stuff that was gonna ask us to, like, hey, get a Hypno Pure Pro and then reload in safe mode. So interesting, right? It's a pretty cool, like, page to actually have, you know, some hints. But let's go to the... We are in the past, right? Yeah. Let's go to Teentopia again. And then let's go to... Where are you? Should be at the very bottom. Here's Timigeddon. So it might be here. I don't think he had a Fliss page yet, but... Alright. Jump to my Hypnospace page. Interesting. Alright, because it's not here, as far as I know. So let's go into the future. See if he's got anything else. No. Okay, so this isn't his personal page. Let's see. It might be this then. Let me try going back to this. And let's use the eye. I don't remember if we have used it before. Oh. And then let's feed this thing. And let me get the eye open. Okay. So... I don't know if you saw it. Like, there's Digital Parasite. Or leave a message at the beep. No, that ain't it. Shit, it's the fourth one. Here. This might be it. You probably don't belong here. If you require entertainment, read the sad tales of the digital parasites. Who will watch The Watchmen? Only those with true sight may enter. And then here it is. So we bring out the true sight again. after we play with our pet a little more. Let's feed it one more time. There we go. All right, let's bring out the eye and this. So here we go. So click to enter. Enter the fleshy domain of Timogeddon. All right, so here's this page. So this is about the earliest, you know, the earliest page archive we have with this. So cool pages, Minx. Only the good community, the only good community in Hypnospace. Dark Twilight Tiff, aka Marshmallow. We work on horror stories together, like this one. So you found our humble home. It is but I, the son of Tim. Tim is out planning the apocalypse at the moment, but if you leave your name and number and a brief message, he'd gladly return your call in hell. Ah ha 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 ha. And then here's like an egg. And then that's it. All right, let's see if there is anything else on the page with True Sight. And move this out of the fucking way. There we go. So there is stuff here in the background, if you look closely. I can't really tell. Oh, to check as well, for one thing. And then not sure if there's anything else here. Maybe not. Okay, so let's skip ahead. So Timogeddon's Thanksgiving password feast. So here it is.
Downloading Thanksgiving _F3AST. Downloading Thanksgiving _F3AST. 1.
Okay, same thing. So here's his list. Crack programs, hacks, art, viruses, and assorted mischief. And then Minx, a group of hackers who should let old Tim hang out with them before more of their passwords get leaked. And then I think that's it. I don't think he's done anything else here. But just in case, we'll check with True Sight once more, just to be sure. Okay, so he probably still has the chick there, yeah, and then whatever this is. Can't really tell. Unless I'm missing something super obvious. But anyway. Let's put down some more. Don't think there's anything else here. Alright, let's look at that password extravaganza. So it should be this. Alright, so Timogeddon's Thanksgiving password feast. So, son of Tim here, my father spent 2 weeks collecting these passwords for all you ungrateful imbeciles. Be thankful. P.S. My dad's also preparing a little Christmas surprise. Minx, Underground Hacker Board. Dear Minx, let me post and I won't leak your passwords again. Formatting note, username, question, password. They will change these quickly, try them all. So, Dumpy1, well, his trash, like 9344. So, Reckoning, and then here it is. And then Noise Pusher 69. Jezzo Don't Care ABC 123 Slushmouth. And then here's a here's a password. Page 2 Chit Chat for Hypnos. And here's a bunch of passwords for some of these people, like Psyche 2000 is Zane's password. Miss Adrian Merchant is Falcon 123, or MS Adrian Merchant. Real Chatterman is I Am the Chatterman. Dinkerson is Dink2. McOozman is Rara Horace. McOozman. That Brassy Kid is 2 Pizza 3 Yum. More to come. What the fuck is MC Oozman? Hold on. Nope. Okay, well, that's where we would get some of the passwords then, if you really needed them. Anything else? The year 2000 mine crash. Can she save us? And then here, it'll bring us back to this. True Tranquility, yeah. Haven't heard from her in a few days. If you know Tiff, let me know if she's okay. And here's Flist again. Minx, the only good community in Hypnospace, if you know how to read it. right? Which, here we go. And then, yeah, like that's it. This links to it as well. Yeah. And anything here afterwards, there isn't. I don't believe there is anything that would even like load on that page, or load in that year, I should say. Bring out the eye again. And then let's do this and just check one more time, see if there's anything else here, which I doubt. So, same thing. Yeah, this symbol. Then this egg never hatched. Then I don't believe there's anything else here. Yeah. Okay, so here's Tim's page. So there we go. So go back to hint. Go back to our page. Oh, we gotta do this again. That's fine. And then we go to years later once again. So, yeah, so here it is. So now we need a password. Yeah, so Tim leaked a bunch of them. And then, yeah, here it is. Okay. So that's basically it for that. Now let's just go back to, actually, I believe it was here. And now let's go to leaky piping. So, okay. So this is basically like, I believe, the end game stuff. So this should be just like the end of it. So the mystery of the deleted zones, which you already know about. There's the bad car game, and then it should be here. So this is the info on... No, it's not this one. Sorry. It's this one. This sounds bad. So here we go. So here's all the like medical info, right? Of like, hey, this shit ain't good. So this probably gets sent to Samantha now, which we can do through this. So sent to Sam. So we can send all this info to her. Now let's send another one. And then this one. Actually, this one probably won't matter. But anyway, that's been sent. And maybe we can do like the file downloads, maybe, I don't know. Like text transcripts. And maybe that's it, I believe, for that. Because there was, once again, if we look at this. Yeah, so now we're done with this one. And then this, medical evidence, right? So there was one specific leaky piping page, if I recall, that had this info.
Important message received from MS_Samantha.
We'll look at that in a bit. Nam, right, yeah, because Namaste. Was it here? He's a whiz kid. Yeah, no, it's not this one. It's probably one of these up here. Not deleted zones. There was one specifically I remember about like the headache stuff that was like somewhere here that they're like, hey, doctors are like really involved. But anyway, I guess we'll look at this. Dear God, you just found the jackpot. These conversations are painful to relive. Thank the stars who never followed through on banning Tim. If we can hear anything else, especially concrete medical evidence, send it to me. There has to be something floating around there. In the meantime, I'm going to start putting this information together for the authorities. So we'll go back to our hint page because I don't remember specifically which one had it. So
important message received from Dylan.
Oh, from Dylan, you say? Hey, and notice you were ranking up violations on some user. You know there are other ways to get HypnoCoin, right? Anyway, just thought it was amusing. It's funny that our violation reporting system works without our servers online. But hey, just goes to show how good I am at coding. Also, your names sound familiar. Did we used to chit-chat? Dylan. So it means that somehow Dylan also has access to our has access to our like reports Like maybe he gets like a copy of any report we make. Not this. Right, we know about Minx. Scrub pages posted in Hypnospace Central on December 31st. Alright, well, let's try there. So, we are here. Let's start looking for stuff. Was it this? Yeah. Here we go. Okay. It was this, if I recall. We should still be able to access these, maybe. Try this. Yeah, here we go.
Downloading deleted, deleted, 1. Downloading deleted, 2.
I think I had these already. But let's see. Oh, are these actually deleted? Oh no. Yeah, it looks like these files are. Yeah. This should be at the bottom though, right? Yeah, here's the text log. Shit. Well, let's see if we can find anything else. Because I guess it really did just get removed by Dylan. Because he's got access to all this shit, right? Let me see. What's your user? Reckoning, right? Let's try on a different date. Or did I misspell it? Was it with a C? Sorry, was it CK? No, it's, oh, it's RE. Yeah, RE 3K. So, like this. Net Settler Loyalists. Savant, Hacker, Resistance Leader, and then here's the projects. Which I don't remember if we ever actually looked into, specifically, but... Where's the creature? Oh, right here. It's fucking crying. Oh no. Anyway. Do you know there's other ways to get Hypno Coin, right? But yeah, there's a ton of ways. I didn't show off one of them. I'll see if I can remember. Show it off later. But Leaky Piping, HS Dream Tools, now in Freelance, and then SecondSight.hex, right? If I try this...
Safe mode activated.
Yeah, this won't change anything. Alright, let's do this. Let's go back. No, not pinned. Ah! Let's go back earlier than this. Okay, so this is before Second Sight. And then if we go back even further, nothing else here, right? Yeah, no. We go forward a bit. And then this page got deleted. Let's see if I can find this. This specifically. Because I don't remember. So let's go back to the Freelance first, which should be... Actually, I should have it starred. Somewhere here. View list. Here we go. And then explore it. So it's in one of these. I don't remember where. With the eye. We'll find it real quick. Might be down here. Let's go back before this, like to the start. Because I vaguely remember this. I think around the time we found it for the first time. Might be here to the left and then down. No. Yeah, because this page got removed. Let's see if we can find it. Again, I vaguely remember this. It ain't here. It's not in this place. It's Trial of Acceleration. So it should be... Because if you recall, at one point there was like a log being sawed or some shit. Because that I remember specifically. Somewhere here. So I'm missing it. I mean, we'll check once again. Here. It might have been moved or something again. Oh, this page is such a fucking mess. They really did just do a fucking number on it. Oh, look at all this shit. It's like a nightmare to traverse through all this. And Reckoning. Crazy. Now let's check here. There's so many like just little X's. My plot looks horrible. Oh boy. Alright, let me check this. Oh, okay, so that's what it was. Okay, I wanted to try to find it on my own first, but I remember something about this specifically, and it's here. And you access it this way. As I remember... There it is. So here's a secret area. I know you think you're above the rules, but please no text visible in the freelance. It makes it feel like just a page and not another world. Sorry about the music. Make your own freelance if you don't like it. It's a free country. Gil. This song is incredibly stupid. Please stop re-adding it to my page or you will come to regret it. And then special deal. HypnoCure Pro for 1 Hypno coin. That is insanely cool. But anyway, here's Dream
Downloading
Tools.
Hypno_Dream Tools.
And I don't remember what this even is. Let's find out. So, these tools are built on Merchantsoft's internal debug tool, some functions identically to their original design. Some I've had a little fun with. So donate to the Hacks God, so we can donate to them. Here's the debug inbox, so we can message them.
You've got Hypno Mail.
Which is failing, right? Because can't access that inbox anymore. Clear debug. Here's an installer. We can get files. Hippie. SFX for Hippie's robot language.
Chapter 1 Loomings. Call me Ishmael. Some years ago, never mind how long precisely, having little or no money in my purse, and nothing particular to interest me unsure, I thought, this is a test of Robot 1. This is a test of CH Dance Stab 2 Octlow.
Okay. And then we can clear internet history, we can download files, and we can install stuff. Alright. Please wait while recursive installs. So. And it's been successfully installed. I guess. And it's gonna install again. Anyway. Your installation of recursive installer was cancelled.
Downloading debug.
And then here's this. So if you can see this, if you can see this file, your downloads appear to be functioning normally. If your file manager shows this file, it is functional. If your Hypno text viewer can open this file, it is working. If your recycle bin is not full and accepts this file, it is fine. If your launcher is not full and accepts this file, it is a good boy. All right, let's look at tunes. So these settings apply to both the TuneBox and Hypnospace page music. So we can mute tracks if we want. We can download page music, which is interesting. So whatever's playing, we can download it and we can mess with it. There's also pets, so we can hack health. So infinite in this, and then we can revive our pets. which is really interesting. And then for desktop stuff, so sticker packs, we can reset them, rotate them, random. Here's some icon stuff, right? And then some wallpapers, right? And target, and then focus, and then the last one is void, which is this. We'll go with this one for now. Okay, neat stuff. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so that's about it. But yeah, here our pet has infinite health, so now, you know, test pet is not gonna die. So now we don't need to worry about this. So that's pretty funny. But anyway, here we have this, right? All the Mink stuff. So let me try this real quick before I forget.
Whiskers buzzing at the speed light. Put the trimmer into overdrive. Thoughts are running through my mind.
Because it should have been here. Look, let me try it one more time. It should have been in leaky piping, for sure. So actually, it's somewhere here. Yeah, here. Let me just make sure I didn't miss it once again, unless I'm being dumb. That's two. Let's go forward. No, this is the one where... Oh, well, actually, yeah, here. It's this. But I mean, we already reported this, didn't we? Pretty sure we did. No. I don't think we looked at this specifically. Maybe. Some of the cases. No, hard medical evidence. Because, I mean, this one we've done. So, I mean, we can close this case. It doesn't really matter. No. So, it wasn't that then. Then let me look it up. Just to be sure. Let me check with second sight, just in case. Don't remember if there was anything here, but at least to my knowledge there was. I don't think we ever, like, searched with second sight. Nah, it wasn't here. Okay, unless it's this. Here. Again, I don't remember if we actually did send him this, or send her this, but just in case. And then the last one, which was this. Unless I'm missing something else. Okay, so I guess we do have to go back to Reckoning's page. Where we were before. So, not this. Here. So, because this is like, you know,
Save
a
mode
mess.
activated.
Here we go. Well, there it was. Okay. So I kept forgetting that there was other stuff here, but I guess that's fine. But here it is. So, 12/31/1999, Merchantsoft's clinical trial leak backup. This changes everything. Use second sight. So yeah, so here we go. Okay. So, the final reckoning. Act 1. Merchantsoft commissions Hypnospace headband clinical study to silence beef brain rumors. Act 2. Merchantsoft isn't happy with the findings and buries them, instead commissioning paid tests by independent experts. Act 3, Reckoning releases copies of the damning documents, bringing an end to Hypnospace and Merchantsoft. Good riddance. And now we can download these unreleased Hypnospace clinical study abstracts.
Downloading S0225 PSG Hypnospace 1, S0225 PSG Hypnospace 2, Hypnospace Clinical Abstract.
And then another one.
Downloading S0225 PSG Hypnospace 1, S0225 PSG Hypnospace 2, 1, Hypnospace Clinical Abstract, 1.
Okay. So here's the clinical abstract of this. So, retrieved from his email. Okay. So effects of nighttime use of Hypnospace technology on sleep quality in healthy individuals. With the authors. So the recently released product, Hypnospace, allows the participants to browse a virtual world during their nighttime sleep using a wearable Hypnospace headband. This new technology has quickly grown in popularity, but it's also attracted criticism from laymen and scientists alike. Little research has been conducted on this new range of products thus far. The study aims to examine how users' sleep quality is affected when wearing Hypnospace headbands. So, the methods. In 1999, we selected 21 healthy individuals with no history of sleep disorders. Their sleep was monitored for 4 sequential nights using polysomnography. Participants were also asked to assess their sleep quality each morning on a scale of 1 to 10. Concentration and focus test teams were conducted each afternoon to examine the level of fatigue experienced by subjects. Subjects wore Hypnospace headbands during nights 3 and 4 only. Results. The mean time spent in REM sleep during the nights without Hypnospace headbands was 22.9%, plus or minus 5.2%, similar to data found in literature referenced in the footer. During the nights when patients use Hypnospace, the time spent in REM sleep increased significantly. To 49%, plus or minus 8.9%, indicating poor sleep quality in those nights. Almost all, number equal 19 patients, experienced an increase in REM sleep when using the Hypnospace headbands, 16 significantly so. Subjects reported an average to good sleep quality during the nights without the Hypnospace headbands, on a scale of 1 to 10. But reported worse sleep quality during the nights when they had worn the Hypnospace headband, averaging 4 to 5 plus or minus 1.9. Almost all the subjects experienced a decrease in concentration and focus on days 3 and 4 after using the Hypnospace headbands at night, 16 of them significantly so. Conclusions. Nighttime use of Hypnospace increases REM sleep and increases both objective and subjective quality of sleep. Daytime fatigue increased after using the Hypnospace headbands in most patients. Long-term prospective studies are necessary to further determine the effects of continued Hypnospace use. Until then, we recommend discontinuing or severely limiting the use of this product. Conflicts of interest. The study was funded by Merchantsoft. So that's a problem. And then here's another one. So here's just like some of the brain activity, right? And then when the headband is active, and then the arousal triggers, it seems, when they wake up. Interesting. And now let's look at the other one. So here's natural sleep. And if you compare them, I mean, you can see the differences. But for now, let's now do this. Go here. And then here's the clinical trial or whatever. Let's see if we can actually report it this way. Oh, I don't think it'll let me because it's a second site. Unless it will. Let's see if she has the second site, maybe to see this. Oh, actually, we can just send her maybe this one. Here. And just in case that doesn't work, that's the first one. And here's the second one. And then this.
Important message received from MS_Samantha.
Yeah, okay, so she got it. We can close the case.
Null.
Null. Alright. You got it. Just a drop dead gorgeous hunk of investigating prowess. Did you know that? These reports have horrifying implications. It seems that the people in sleep time weren't really sleeping much at all. Surprised more people weren't hurt. Together with those chit-chat logs you have found, we have enough to put away Dylan Merchant for a long time. Stay tuned. Who knows? You might hear your name on the news up here very soon. Oh no. That's crazy. So, yeah, essentially, if you haven't pieced it together, what ended up happening was there was the mine crash, right? Where just shit went wrong. Then Merchantsoft needed someone to blame. Oh. Switch to the Hap intranet capture before viewing. Pretty soon you'll figure it out, like I did, that Hap, Chelsea, is actually MS Samantha, a former employee of Merchantsoft, working with me. She's attempting to compile evidence that proves that Merchantsoft is guilty of several crimes, one of which is knowledge of the inherent dangers associated with sleep time computing. Whether she found and submitted these files or not, the truth of this allegation is simple. I am responsible for the Y2K mine crash. Attached to you'll find a link to a confession of sorts. Sorry if this letter sounds a bit formal. I've been wanting to write one like it for a while, dreading it actually. However, I'm not scared anymore. It's been eating at me away for 20 years, and I just need a peace. I'm not expecting forgiveness from any of you. I know several incredible people that previously did not. Incredible people that I previously did not, and I finally experienced Hypnospace and the beauty its citizens brought into the world for myself. I am so sorry to you, Tim. More than almost anyone. Send it to whoever you need or want to. I'll be waiting. Dylan. So, I guess it really wants us to view it. But yeah, so Dylan was responsible for the mine crash, and he ended up just framing Tim, essentially. And because he framed Tim and because he really wanted Hypnospace to take off, 5 people died. Which, you know, fucking sucks for people. So let's go back home here, and now let's open this up. So, hey. So you, Samantha, and the rest of Hypnospace Archival, I finished my game. Here it is. So move along the Hypnospace highway until you spot an outlaw. Then apprehend them by positioning your vehicle behind them and using your lasso space long enough to apprehend them. You may fly, shift for a limited time, but be careful not to land on other vehicles. So here's version 1.0. I don't think we ever ran this version before we do that. This is 0.93, I think. 0.9999. Yeah. So this I don't believe we ever, like, you know, used. But here it is. Here you can fly. Right? And then here's your health. Right? And that's it. So now we just have to find someone and then, you know, get them. And this is version, again, 99.9. But yeah, we can move forward. And we can try to find them. And that's it. This is all you do. Here's his stupid card game, right?
Outlaw spotted.
And if we try to catch up to him, and we just grab him real quick, there he is. And yeah, like that's it. That's essentially it. Let me do this. Yeah, so now we can exit Outlaw. And we can return to Hypnos. Or Hypnos. Right. Good card game. I promise this time yeah. So that's version 0.99, right? Yeah. The final preview. So now if we go here, once again, we can bring up this and then download this. And here's version 1.0. So let's install version 1.0 real quick. And then here we go. All right. Yeah, so if you've noticed, if you've read the little logs above, we're kind of finding things and retrieving data, right? Through this game. So you could see, like, we found Zane's page, and then it said Zane ascended, another citizen ascended, and so on. Unless this person isn't supposed to be... No, I guess they're not. Never mind. Well, let's keep searching for someone else. Because you're supposed to be given a target, right? But we're not finding any. Let's keep going down. Unless we are just supposed to... Here, do this. Rod's anti-government page of all things. Which is really funny. There it is.
Downloading 6 files.
And then here's the credits. So we'll quickly go through them a little bit. Here they are. And Neil Sager was here. Yep, and the Millennium Anthem. Alright, so what 6 files did we get real quick? Credits. And then these, of course. So, so Zared, no, it's Zane Rocks. We'll start with this one. So, you could have become someone your mother was proud of. I'm sorry, Zane. Ringleader Roddy. Roddy, you might not buy this, but I consider you my best friend at the end there. My work consumed me and became me. People who weren't helping me build my masterpiece were invisible. Through all of it, you were always willing to come back and put up with my garbage, and God, I wish you hadn't. I'm sorry. Rodney, your family came after us hard after the crash. They disgusted me. They smelled like body odor. Their clothes were stained, stretched out, and dirty. They wore flip-flops. They came all the way to San Francisco to our offices, and we sent them away. I want you to know that if they're still around, I'm gonna make it right. I'm sorry. And Tiffany, I took your future away from you. Your little worlds delighted others. Mine destroyed them. I'm sorry. And then this. Mavis. I'm sorry. And then the credits. Once again. There's another page. So here's the Kickstarter backers. If you maybe supported the game, you're right here. At some point. Somewhere. I thought I saw Dylan Merchant here. For some reason. Imagine. There's Dylan Holmes and Dylan G. But no Dylan Merchant. He didn't fund his own project. Anyway, and here's the other page. A lot more people. So many people. So let's do this. Actually, we'll have this song play. So if you recall, that's the little intro jingle from whenever you start Hypnos. And I'm actually going to crank the music up here before I forget. Let me just go to settings. And then we're going to do this. Just have it like, you know, at 70. Okay. Or actually, I'll crank it up to 100 instead, because this is like still super low. And then we'll get ready to... Oh, I didn't save my changes, that's why. Let's just apply it. Yeah, there we go. That's much louder. So, yeah, this is basically gonna be... This is the end. Like, we're done with the game. It's crazy, right? We didn't get the best ending. Like, that's the first thing to note. We could have gotten a better ending. That better ending being where we actually saved these people. Those people that did die could have been banned, if I recall. You could have saved some of them. And if you would have saved them, well, they wouldn't have died during the mine crash. But yeah, that's Hypnospace Outlaw. So it's been a very interesting title, that's for sure. Where let me do this too. A very interesting title where again you just browse through this like internet that never existed, and it's so cool. Again, I tried to show off as much as I could. I did forget a few things, but also I didn't want to show off too much. If the game does seem interesting, I would recommend you check it out as well. I mean, it is on Steam. It's like 20 bucks or 15, I forget. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun just going through this. It's a lot of fun just revisiting this. And hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing an internet that never existed. And getting an idea of like what the internet was like in the 90s, actually. Now, there is technically a sequel to this game. It has not come out yet. And it's called Dream Settler. So Dream Settler, literally. Like that's what the game is called. It looks like this. Which I think I've talked about before. But there's a Steam page. The game has not come out yet. I really wish it did. I really wish it had, because then we would be playing this next, but it hasn't come out yet. When it does, we'll probably check it out, for sure. And it'll be a lot of fun. But this is basically like, hey, what if the mine crash didn't happen? And instead of the mine crash, we got Windows Vista. Like Windows XP, I mean. Windows XP, Windows Vista, like that era. And it's cool as fuck. It looks really cool. We'll see what happens. The game was supposed to technically come out in 2024. If you go back to the Steam page archives, it had a release date for 2024. Then it just didn't, and it changed to 2025. Then 2025 came, and then it just said coming soon. So who knows when it's gonna be made? Who knows when it's gonna come out? But I'm just really excited. There is technically another game which we did talk about, which was Slayer's X. Which Slayer's X is essentially that game that Zane wanted to make. One sec. Where is it? Here we go. It's Slayer's X Terminal Aftermath Vengeance of the Slayer. And it looks like this on the Steam page. And it's basically like, hey, what if Zane actually made a game? And he did. And it's a Doom clone. And it's pretty good. I would play it, but I'm not super into FPSs that much. But it is a pretty interesting game. It's interesting that it even exists. It was kind of just made as a joke. And I've talked about it before. If you go to the Twitter page for this, for Slayer's X, it is ran by Zane. So like everyone that interacts with him, like on the Twitter page, is like pretending like they're from the Hypnospace universe. So people will respond with shit like BWL or like WTI, WITI. They're like, what in the world is Slayer's X? And then he'll respond and he'll be like, BWL, don't you fucking know? Like, it's only the latest game made by me, right? So it's pretty funny stuff. Anyway, yeah, I guess this is where we will call it for tonight.